3, 4.
Hello everybody, this is Jitter Content Content with Suicide Donkeys, and we took a big hit the other day. We had one of the players not only leave, but turned out to be a total traitor and go to an alliance above us, which set us back majorly. Now I could get frustrated and be and quit the game, but it's not happening. It's not gonna happen. We also had Jeff the Adventurer. He went ahead and moved with Chad. Chad's running an alternate alliance for us because I cannot run multiple alliances right now. It's just too much going on. I'm down to about 3 to 5 hours sleep a night. And I was pretty much not sleeping because I was preparing to overtake Stone Vengeance and close in on English Lionhearts. Unfortunately, that plan went into the toilet when Delarock, of all people, one that we call a friend, a brother in arms, actually betrayed everybody and went to Stone Vengeance. It was pretty sick. It was pretty much a fucked up move. Now, some of y'all know a little secret plan I had in the works that were going on. Delarock knew of this plan. He knew what was going on, what I was doing, what I was setting up. Phase 1 was we still keep pulling the tags we were pulling. Phase 2, I look like I gone crazy and drop half the alliance. Phase 3, spend the next 2 weeks training 10 players to get up to 4,000. Players that have our mentality, our heart, our skill. 4, gonna have probably Delarock, Import, and I was either gonna talk to Shifty or another player to join the Stone Vengeance to boost their tags up. Then 2 days later, I was gonna have them pull out of Stone Vengeance, plus I was gonna add the 30 to 40,000 more tags worth of players into the alliance. We were going to shoot past Stone Vengeance, and we would be a lot closer to the English Lionhearts. Kind of chip away at that armor a little bit. We were hoping to get about maybe within the 100,000 range. A doable range. Plus players totaling 10,000 to 15,000 tags a day. But he couldn't wait the 2 weeks. He had to have second. See, we wanted first. But he had to have second. And it was worth betraying everybody to get it. Now, I've talked to several members of the Alliance. A lot of them are 100% and said, fuck it, I'm not leaving. Well, it's obvious now, I don't have a plan to replace that strategy and that plan. It went out the window. Everything was set up beautifully. Within 2 weeks, we've been on our way to number 1. With a whole alliance full of players who had 4,000 tags or close to it, and pulling 250 to 1,000 a day. But he said, fuck Brotherhood, I want second place. So, that's what he got. Enjoy. Alright, obviously we're going to have a new strategy plan. First off, like everybody know, we do got a chat, online chat, that we're putting together, a forum. So we're going to work on that. This will only be for vet players, players that I've got to know, players I've talked to one-on-one, players that we know we can trust. Alright? Now, Chad went ahead and started Suicide Donkeys Delta. He's going to be running Delta. I am only going to be recruiting from within the ranks. There might be an exception here and there, but not likely. We're still sitting at third. It's no big deal. Obviously, we have to regroup. Obviously, we're going to have to get everything together before we can push tags up. And it's just obvious. But I'd rather have a full alliance of trusted players. All the players having respect for one another and have the capacity and skill to push up. And that's what's going to happen. Delta's going to be shut down, and the players probably going to move to Chad. Players who are in Delta, once they hit 2,000 tags, I'm going to tell them to go ahead and move over to the Suicide Donkeys buttocks. This was Chad's idea for the name, and it's quite clever. So, I'm not panicked. I'm not fluttered. I just know we got to set back and regroup. We're getting the hardcore, rock solid players we have, and we're going to build the alliance off that. So, this doesn't mean we're quitting. Doesn't mean we're stopping getting tags, because there's players already pulled over 1,000 tags in the last 2-3 days. We're not going to stop. I'm just not going to be a cocky little shit and talk about we're going to have first place in a week, 2 weeks, a month. See, that was never the plan. The plan is always to go steady, slowly build up. I was making our final preparations, final move to increase our strength high enough to take English Lionhearts. We were already gaining, for 5 days straight, we were gaining 200 to 300 more tags than we did the day before. When Delarock left, we pulled over 8,000 tags in a 24-hour period of time. He did 700 of it. See, it doesn't matter what these numbers are up here. It doesn't matter. Because if your alliance is out pulling the other alliance in tags, you're going to close in and pass them. And if you're pulling 5,000 tags more than your opponent, or 10,000, it's game over. All you do is play the game steadily. Don't even pay attention to their tag numbers. You just keep slowly closing the gap. So, I guess even English Lionhearts kind of gotten sick of things. They didn't even give me a rhyme, which is fine because English Lionhearts ain't even on my radar no more. All I gotta say to them guys, do not let Stone Vengeance pass y'all, please. I mean, shit. Which I have a feeling they won't. I think though, I'm no sorry. I think Zeus told me one time that I think it was Zeus. He mentioned me one time, said there's a reason he's been up there since December. Yep. There is a reason. He's definitely the hardest opponent I've ever had to face. Stone Vengeance, we'll just have to see what they do. Man, it's sad. That's the first time we've ever been betrayed, man. First time a player's ever done that. And we've been around for a little over 4 months. So we're still fairly new, but so is this game. So I'm hoping the other alliances start pushing up. I see there's more players getting to the 100,000 range. That's pretty cool. But next video, I'll go ahead and explain about our 4-room. We're going to design it to help other players get in. We are going to start trying to push Suicide Donkeys alliances or coalitions up into the 100,000 range. So please contact me if you're interested in that. But just note this, we're not defeated. If anything, we're stronger. Now, if you want to go ahead and push for first place and you think you can get there in a month, maybe 2, and you feel that one of these 2 can get you in the position, by all means go for it, because I only want trusted players in the alliance. Everybody in the alliance will be doing a minimum of 250 in the future once we get everything organized. But there's a lot of us that do more than that. So that was the plan. My first plan that failed. Every other single one worked. We did and pulled off everything we could. That was officially my in-game move. And it just took one guy to betray the entire alliance. Betray his brotherhood. Betray the Suicide Donkeys.
because he won his second? Sad, man, sad. It's alright. I was totally taken off guard how many members in our alliance messaged me and said, look, bro, I'm with you all the way. And they're still pushing hard. Nobody got all depressed and started crying. They got fucking mad. So players told them good luck. Even told me that they told them good luck and talked to them with respect. And I respect those players. That was cool, y'all, man. Some of y'all told him bleep, 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 bleep. I respect those players. See, we're a brotherhood. We're family. Suicide Donkeys are going to keep growing and growing and growing. And even if some traitorous scum leaves and thinks that's going to affect us, I got news for you, man. Suicide Donkeys is not down. And trust me, we're not out. A lot of videos I might have coming up has to do with strategy, how to take islands, how to get tags fast, all these other things. I'm going to go ahead and drop that on y'all. And trust me, Content Cattle ain't going nowhere on either of the Suicide Donkeys, man. Much love for everybody who hanged in there. And a big middle finger to our little traitor friend who pretty much just shocked everybody. Turned his back on everybody. I don't give a shit about the tags that we lost. It's just the fact that somebody we call a friend to talk to almost on a daily basis went ahead and complained about traitors. Turned out to be one himself. So let me reorganize. Get us on that solid rock instead of all the shifting sand bullshit. Rebuild. And soon you'll see a new Suicide Donkeys. One that will be going up, up, and away. Superman reference. Yeah, I know, I'm a fucking nerd. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. This game ain't over. Just remember that.